So 90% of our thoughts and feelings and even action or behaviors is actually coming from the part of the subconscious mind. And 90% of our life is, we can call it just being unconscious, being autopilot, that we are not even conscious. And then these feelings and thoughts are neurologically hardwired to each other, like it's a legit relationship. So in neuroscience, it's called Hebb's law, which is the fire together, the wire together. And when you're born, up to 6 to 7 years old, you're basically in a subconscious mind the whole time. So you are only downloading the information from your parents, what they're talking about, what they tell you, what your brother and sister tell you, what your school or teacher or your neighbor tell you. This is the moment that you're only downloading information, not being conscious. Think about it when you're a child. What did your parents keep telling you? And then does it still in your head? So this is what happens when you're programmed up to the 7 years old. This is kind of like the basic program that you are living the 90% of your life. But as you grow older, of course, you're going to reprogram a little bit. When you start being teenagers and going to high school and having girlfriend, boyfriend and meeting a lot of people, you have the college and have different experience in a different country, this is how you are actually constantly reprogramming your subconscious mind. But like I said, in the Hebb's law, the fire together, wire together. So it's basically the more you fire together, it becomes more strong relationship, it more wire together. So here's the truth, that you consciously or unconsciously, whether you like it or not, you program your subconscious mind. And this is exactly what you're doing, what you're talking about, how you behave, how you think in your head and how you feel in your heart. Either you consciously or unconsciously, that's exactly how you're programmed. So the bright side of this is you can actually reprogram yourself consciously this time to the way you want to think, the way you want to feel, the way you want to behave. And this is what we call your personality. What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It has been such a long time. I had a little break and now I'm actually focusing on TikTok. So if you guys want to check it out, this is my Instagram and TikTok, so go check it out. And I'm talking about the law of attraction and manifestation and meditation. So if you're on TikTok, click the link, and also don't forget to subscribe my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is SHOW NEMOTO and I'm so happy to have you here. So today in this video, I'm going to talk about as if method. So what is as if method, right? And a lot of people actually told me that isn't it sounds like a fake it until you make it. And I do agree it's kind of similar, but the only difference is you don't fake it, you be it until you make it. So what does it mean? It's basically, think about a great actor in the world, Jim Carrey, Brad Pitt, whoever is your favorite. Think about a great actor. They don't fake it, you know, because I also learned acting back in the day in Tokyo, and my teacher used to tell me that acting is not like faking. It's called acting, but acting is like become who you are in that situation and as in a different person. So I'm like, okay, so acting is not a faking. Acting is not becoming someone else. Acting is actually becoming who I am. And as I took all these lessons from my teacher back in Tokyo, and she taught me all the practices with a bunch of friends from the same agency, and we learned so much about all the practice, and then become more the open-minded and more being a present moment. And then everything I learned is connected to yoga, meditation, it's connected to spirituality, it's connected to expressing yourself and being who you are and accept who you are. And then that was mind-blowing to me, because what I was studying about spirituality and all that kind of stuff, your subconscious mind and all the, the things that I know that I teach at the moment, and it was there. I was practicing kind of shadow work, and so there's so many physiology as well that you can approach to the way of act, the way of the body languages, so you can actually change how you think and how you feel. And it was mind-blowing that some practices so similar to yoga practice, some practices literally meditation, and some practices just like improving yourself, self-development and just self-awareness. It was crazy, and then that also, it was kind of like a turning point of me, that's knowing all this practice and executing all this practice. And so what I learned from teacher and all the great actors out there is basically acting is not becoming someone else. Acting is becoming who you are. And what great actors do, what they can do, is actually being in that present moment, believing that is true, but they are actually becoming someone else as who they are. And then that's a crazy moment. They're not trying to be someone else. They are becoming that person as who they are. So this is the as-if method. You know, the fake it until you make it, that's true. Fake it until you make it. But this time, don't fake it. Be it. This is the key. Alright guys, this is the key. If you be it until the feelings and thoughts and behavior is the dominant enough to be who you are, to be your personality, then that's the moment that you became that person. That's the moment you become fully who you want to be. The person that you're being, trying to be in, as if that is you. And then until they're dominant enough, you keep doing it, you keep being it, you keep visualizing. You keep visualizing that, okay, I'm this person, I am this person, I'm this person. Because like I said, your program is already programmed. Before, maybe it took you to program the years, maybe the days, maybe 10 years. But if something is about to change, your body is going to resist to the change, because human body, we are designed to be in a comfortable place. So when we're in a discomfort, your program is basically tell you to not to go in there. That's why, you know, when you try to go to the gym every week, then you finally, you know, start going to the gym, and like 3 weeks later you are like just watching Netflix and you're just thinking about like, oh, maybe I should go to the gym, and 6 weeks later you don't even remember that you have a gym membership paying 20 euro, 30 euro per month, right? That's because when you're programmed in that way, that your discomfort is awful, and then you are basically programmed yourself sitting on the couch or watching Netflix and just chilling every single day, when you have a present moment, and then you can invest yourself, or you can invest your something. You can invest money, something you can invest yourself, body, your mind. But if you program yourself in opposite way, then your body feels different, and then your body resists the change. Because like I said, it's neurologically, it's hardwired to the feelings and your thoughts, and your thought is the language of the brain, and your feelings is the language of your body. So your body feels the sensation of the feelings, the emotions, then you're gonna resist, and then so we have to reprogram that, the way you programmed yourself into a different and better ways. So this is the as-if method. So you can reprogram yourself into a better version of yourself and who you want to become. So based on the physiology, if you change the way of acting, the way of behave, the way of move, then you can actually approach to change the way of think. So this is like the way of making the different body movement, different routine, different anything that relates to your body, that relates to the movement, action, behavior, that you can actually change the way of thinking. So as you already know, that the fire together, wire together. So if you change the way of acting, way of behaving, you can change the way of thinking, and also you can change the way of feelings. Right? Does it make sense to you guys? So what you're exactly going to do is think something that makes you extremely happy. Like things that makes you like instantly happy.
Oh my god! Wow!
So here's what you're gonna do. You can write down what makes you happy. What makes you like extremely happy, super happy. Like something that you want to manifest, something that you want to attract, some goals that you want to achieve. What exactly makes you happy? It can be your dogs, it can be your mother, your girlfriend, anything that makes you happy. Like that moment that when you think something in the past, maybe you can think of something in the past, that the moment that was like, oh my god, this is the moment.
No.
And that moment when you're like extremely happy, like you have no words, like whatever it is, write them down. what makes you happy. It can be in the future, it can be in the present moment, what you already have, or something that you want. And then, if you write them down, think about the moments that in the past, what was it feel like, and then what do you tend to do? This is the key. This is very important. What do you tend to do when you are extremely happy? When you're like going crazy happy? So think about what do you tend to do, and then write them down. For example, this is example for mine, my experience. I have a tendency to start dancing with my favorite music. And I have a tendency to just sing with it, you know, even though I'm not like a professional singer, but you know, I love singing, you know, I'm Japanese, so yeah, fuck that. And I have a tendency to just make jokes, just like randomly making jokes and make myself happy. It's like, you know, just entertaining yourself and making jokes. And like, I definitely start calling and texting my friend. I'm just super happy, and then I'm like, you know, share this happiness. I wanna just like vibrate with someone, you know, with my friends and loved ones. So that's what I do. I have a tendency to do all these things when I think about when I'm extremely happy. I just want to share this happiness. I just want to share this excitement with my friends. And start dancing, singing. Yeah, maybe you guys do too. So this is the key of the what do you tend to do, because what you're gonna do is you're gonna think about that moment, what you wrote down, right? And start doing this tendency, start doing this what do you tend to do. If you have a tendency to dance like me, then you're gonna start dancing a little bit, you know, put some of your favorite music, you know, when you're feeling a little bit off, do that, because like I said, based on the physiology, you can actually change the way of acting, you can change your thinking, because this is a tricky mind. Because when your mind is, you start feeling like you're off, you start feeling like you have zero energy, you start feeling like you're so lazy. But because your mind is thinking in a specific way, that triggers your feeling, because it's connected, right? So if you start thinking and you let it sink, you allow that thought to sink into the deeper place of your heart, then you start feeling like it. And then you start acting like in the specific way. So what we're gonna do is just think about different things, and then have a tendency and an approach to your action and behavior, and just like, and then you start thinking like, okay, I kind of start feel energetic. I kind of start feel like motivated, and then you start feel like it. You just feel like, okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do YouTube. I'm just going to film the YouTube, and now it's time. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let me hit the button. Let me hit the microphone. Start feeling really hot. Well, anyway, so this is the as if method. As if you are so energetic, as if you are so happy, and you start act as if, you start be as if, you know. Well, act is not the right word in this time actually. So be as if, but thinking about something makes you extremely happy. And then think about a moment you have a tendency, then just do that tendency, do the action, so we can approach to your behavior, and then you can start thinking about different things, start thinking in a different way. That's how it works in the physiology, and this is exactly the thing that I usually do in a daily basis. And especially, you know, in the morning, you sometimes feel not 100% like, let's go baby, you know, but you can do this. For example, me, I just do a lot of movement, and put some music, you know, like when I have a tendency to just go a little bit more chill, because I'm such a chill person, I'm super calm, but I'd rather to just feel energized, because the more you energize yourself with passion and excitement and love and caring and these positive emotions and feelings and energies, the more your vibration is also going up. So you want to be high vibrating all the time, because this is how you actually manifest things. This is how you can actually attract the beautiful things in your life. You don't manifest what you want, you manifest what you are. So in this moment, doing this as if method allows you to be high vibration and be high frequencies, so you can attract same frequency, same vibration into your life. This is it. That's why the as if method works like a charm, and then it worked like a charm to me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed this time, you know, like it has been a while, but thank you so much for coming back, and thank you so much for watching everything. I really appreciate it. Love you guys. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Love you. See you. Ciao. Live your life like a movie.